welcome to my video tutorial here on how to crochet this adorable little mushroom pouch. As you can see, it has a cute little top and bottom and a strap that you can hang around your neck, and you can use this to collect some tiny treasures in the forest. You can pull up the top and it'll reveal the opening of your bag, in which you can put whatever you need for your daily essentials. It's great for holding some mints or chapstick, lipstick, hand sanitizer, etc. You can just pull the top closed and you've got your little pouch tucked away. And this project is really fun to customize. If you'd like to, you can check out my other video tutorial on how to crochet these tiny little flowers. They're super quick, easy, and you can embroider a lot of fun details on your mushroom pouch. For the materials, all you'll need is some medium weight yarn. I'm using this 100% cotton yarn here. It's Hobby Friends Cotton 8/8, and cotton yarn helps so that your project doesn't stretch out of shape. With this yarn, I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. You'll also need a yarn needle and scissors. Let's start crocheting the mushroom top. Use pink yarn or whatever color you want for this section. We're going to do a chain to start, so we're going to begin with that slip knot and then put in 11 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then you're going to insert 2 single crochets in the second chain from your hook. So not this first one, but the next one here. Let me go ahead and insert 2 single crochets. That's 1 and 2. And then you're going to single crochet 8, which will bring you across the chain and leave the last one unworked. Moving ahead, I'm going to do those 8 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. After you single crochet 8 across, you're going to insert 3 single crochets in that very last chain. So when you do 3 together, and that's 1, 2, and 3, you're basically going to be now on the other side of the chain. So we're going to work on this other side of the chain. It brings you around. Here's what you have so far. We're going to single crochet 9 across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that's the very last stitch in the round. You've just finished round number 1. You should have this little, this long oval shape. And we're going to now continue on round 2. When you go into round 2, what you can do is add a stitch marker to hold or to mark your place for the beginning of each round. If you are cheap and lazy like me, you can opt for a yarn scrap instead of a stitch marker. So I'm just throwing my scrap in here at the very front of my round, and I'm going to insert my hook into the very first single crochet that I made in round 1. And I'm gonna have to wiggle my hook in there. All right, that's the very first single crochet. In that first single crochet, I'm simply going to increase. So that means put 2 single crochets in the same stitch, like so. And then single crochet 10 across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then in the next stitch, we're going to increase again, putting 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then we're going to single crochet 10 for the rest of the round. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, as you can see, you'll come back to that stitch marker where you have the start of your round. So you know that you've got your stitch count correct, and you're making a larger oval. And for the next few rounds, you're just going to follow these instructions of basically increasing 2 times in each round. And we're trying to do the increases right at the very tail ends of our oval. So an increase on this side and an increase on that side. Here are the instructions for rounds 3 all the way to rounds 10. And you'll see that you are increasing steadily with several rounds of just single crocheting around. So we're going to meet back at the end of round 10. Here is round 10 complete. If you haven't done so already, you can flip the top inside out so that the wrong side faces in and the right side faces out. At this point, you'll notice that you might be, well, not might be, but you are going to finish the round somewhere on the front of the panel, but you're going to want to single crochet until you reach the very side. So after you finish round 10, you're just going to add a few more single crochets till you get to the very end of that oval shape. So for me, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, and it looks like 4 single crochets gets me to the side. And what you'll do after you add a few more stitches is slip stitch in that next stitch. And you're going to fasten off with a bit of a tail, which you're going to use for weaving in. So you'll want to finish off at the very side of your piece. And let me pull out my yarn marker here. So that's that for the very top of your mushroom bag. Now let's start crocheting the bottom of your pouch. For the bottom, I'm using beige yarn. Feel free to use whatever color you'd like. And round 1 is done exactly the same as the top. So start with your slip knot and then chain 11. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then you're going to insert 2 single crochets in that second chain from your hook. So here I'm putting in 1 and 2 single crochets. Then you're going to single crochet 8 all the way across. So let's do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And at the very end, that last stitch, you're going to insert 3 single crochets. That's 1, 2, and 3. And remember, when you insert those 3 single crochets, it's going to kind of turn around and you're going to be able to work along the other side of the chain. And now we're going to single crochet 9 across. So work into each of those chains on that other side. That's 1 chain, 2, 3 single crochets, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And once you finish those, you are done with round 1 of the bottom. We're now going to move on to round number 2. Now for rounds 3 all the way to round 16, you're simply going to single crochet all the way around. No increasing, no decreasing. You're just going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch and work your way around like so. What we'll do is we'll meet back after round 16 is complete. Here is a look at the pouch with round 16 complete. As you can see, it is much longer. If you haven't already, turn your pouch inside out so that the right side with the little V parts of the stitches face out, while the wrong side is in. At this point, you can remove your stitch marker if you'd like. And what you'll do is you're going to make a few more single crochets until you reach the very side of your pouch. So I'm going to just add a few stitches here. Make sure you fold your piece flat to find out where the side of your pouch is. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, and 4 stitches. And once you get to the very side, you're going to slip stitch in that next stitch. And without fastening off, we're now going to continue with making the straps for your bag. So for the straps, and this is going to be easily adjustable, I'm going to chain 100 chains. You can do more, you can do fewer, but just keep chaining until you reach the desired length of your straps. Let me go ahead and chain 100 now. Here's my big long chain. I ended up chaining 120 because I wanted to make it a little longer. And again, feel free to do any amount of chains you want. For me, I'm making sure that it's long enough so that it fits comfortably over an adult's neck and will drape down to their torso area, their upper torso. So once you are happy with your chain, you're going to fasten off with a bit of a tail or with a long tail, and you're going to be using that long tail to sew later. So you're going to weave it in through the top of your mushroom pouch first before you sew it down, but fasten off with that long tail. And now it's time to combine the top and the bottom together. What you'll do is you're going to get the top of your piece and you're going to find where you made those 3 single crochets at the ends of your piece. So you'll notice that there's going to be a larger hole at the two ends, and that's going to be where you pull the chain through. So going into one of the ends, I'm going to pull the chain through using a crochet hook here. And you'll see that go over like so. And try not to have your chain twisted here as you do this next part. All right. And I'm going to now insert my hook into that next hole, or the second hole here. And I'm going to pull that strap through once more. Oops. Is that the right one? I think so. Okay. Let me try that again. My chain was a little bit thick. Let's try and pull it through. Oh, it's because I was holding on to the other end. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so now I can pull that chain through. And as you can see, your mushroom top is now going to be connected to the bottom piece. And you can go ahead and take a yarn needle and sew the straps down to the other side of the mushroom pouch's bottom. We're going to go ahead and do that. Multiple stitches will also strengthen the strap. So I'm going through this a few times. Once you have the ends woven in, your mushroom pouch will be complete. You can go ahead and pull the top down over the bottom piece and hide the opening of your mushroom pouch. What's really awesome is that you can add some embellishments to your pouch if you'd like. You can put on little flowers, buttons, bees, whatever you are happy with for decorating your mushroom pouch. Here is one I made with flowers. As you can see, you can add on different colored flowers and embroider leaves and stems to it. It makes for a very lovely cottagecore style piece. You can also turn this into a house if you'd like. So I can imagine this looking like a cute little roof and house. And you can put on felt or fabric to make little windows and doors. If you would like to crochet the little flowers, be sure to check out my tiny flower applique tutorial. I'll have that linked in the description box below, and I'll show you how to create these really quick and easy flowers to add on to your project. I hope you had lots of fun crocheting this mushroom pouch with me. Be sure to subscribe for more easy and beginner-friendly video tutorials. Take care now. Happy crocheting, friends. Bye.